that ugly Week 1 loss, the Atlanta Falcons aren't wasting any time making changes. And honestly, that is a good sign. In today's video, I'm breaking down exactly what those changes are, why they show that this staff is finally owning up to problems, and what it means for the urgency of the season. We're talking kickers, special teams, roster philosophy, and why this loss to the Bucs might actually end up being a small blessing in disguise. But here's the thing that surprised me the most. The Falcons just didn't take a look at the kicker position. They also worked out a group that could tell us a lot about why this coaching staff and what they're trying to really fix. And I'll get to that just in a moment. But let's start with the obvious. For years, the Falcons have been a team that just hoped things would magically improve. Blind loyalty to underperforming players, waiting too long to make adjustments, and ignoring glaring issues. But this time, Raheem and GM Terry Fontenot they seem to be moving faster. This team has brought in a massive group for tryouts. 6 kickers, 2 long snappers, a punter, and even some depth guys at safety and wide receiver. This is no small shuffle. This is, I think, a statement, and it's the exactly kind of urgency that this season demands. Now, let's be real. Younghoe Koo used to be one of the most reliable kickers in the NFL. But over the past year, he just hasn't been the same guy. Last season, he ranked 31st in success rate, hitting just 73% of his kicks. That is brutal. On Sunday, it all came down to head with a game-sealing miss against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In the past, Raheem probably would have defended Koo, leaned on the trust factor, and hoped he bounced back. But not this time. The Falcons brought in 6 kickers to compete, including Michael Bagley, Zane Gonzalez, and John Parker Romo, and Romo was the one they signed. He was a guy that went 11 for 12 in the Vikings last year, which is about 92% hit rate. That's a massive upgrade. And this is a clear sign that Atlanta isn't just clinging to the past, they're demanding production now. But here's where it gets interesting. The Falcons just didn't stop at kickers. They also worked out 3 safeties, Tanner McAllister, Glendon Miller, and Maxon Hook. And at first you might think, oh yeah, that's just roster depth. But when you dig deeper, all 3 of those guys are known for their special teams ability. This tells me that the Falcons weren't happy with their special teams performance in Week 1, and they're addressing it head on. Instead of saying, we'll fix it in practice, they're actively looking for players who can make an impact right away. That's growth from the coaching staff and the GM front office. And here is the even bigger picture. The Falcons know that they need to win. Terry Fontenot and Raheem don't have a long runway anymore, and this team has to make the playoffs this year, period. By moving quickly, by refusing to let bad habits fester, they're showing that they understand the urgency of this season. It's no longer about loyalty or wishful thinking. It's about accountability and winning now. And honestly, that's exactly what this franchise has needed. So yes, Week 1 was ugly. It was frustrating, but instead of doubling down on the mistakes, the Falcons are showing signs of change. They brought in a new competition at kicker, they're looking to bolster special teams, and they're finally addressing problems early instead of waiting too late. If anything, this Bucs loss might actually wake up the Falcons team and help them propel their way into success moving forward. And I will say one more thing as well. Depending on the kicker battle, this will show the direction that this team will go in. If the Atlanta Falcons are not afraid to cut Younghoe Koo and move forward with a new kicker, then this shows this team's not messing around. And I hope this isn't all like a dog and pony show just to show the Falcons fans that that's not acceptable, but we're going to go with their guy. The Atlanta Falcons need to make a change. And if Raheem and Terry Fontenot makes that change, this is a huge sign to not only me, but to Falcon fans that not only they're serious about winning, but they're also serious about the sense of urgency they need this year. So, stay tuned. Let's see if Younghoe Koo gets cut. I think he actually might. But stay tuned to see if he gets cut, because this could be a signal to the direction that this team is going in. But let me know down in the comments below. Should they give Koo one last shot, or should he be cut? leave a comment down below and tell me, how do you feel also about John Parker Romo? Is he the answer to our question going forward? But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, bird.